Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTube preppers. It's Prepping Outside the Box. I am Josh, and this video we're gonna do is, it's more for someone that maybe you know is maybe getting into preparedness or something like that. A lot of this is or should be known by a lot of people that have been prepping for years or months or at least a while. And but it's still an informational piece out there for people that maybe want to understand more of the reason that some preppers go out there and say the things they say, right? So let's get into it. The title of this thing is called Predictions Are Preparedness, right? And it's going to be kind of broken down into two parts, right? So first off, how do you know what to prepare for without knowing what's going to happen, right? And I do this because that's your prediction, what's going to happen. So for first, you don't know, how do you know what to prepare for? Secondly is without wargaming it, and I love using wargaming as an example, it is key, but without wargaming it, how do you know how to train and prep and if you don't play out different scenarios? So the first thing is you found out what you need to prepare for, and then with wargaming you find out how or the training or whatever, the how to prepare for, right? So that's my little two breakdown. Yeah, if you disagree, tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinion, right? But using these two in combination is needed, right? It's going to be needed to properly get ready, right? I like to do this for this because a lot of it's this. Anyways, it's needed to properly get ready for what is to come, right? Or what we think is to come. Now, the reason there's so many prepper channels out there that are constantly throwing their predictions based on their research, excuse me, is just for this reason, right? They've gone through the things. So they made their predictions using both parts, the predictions and the wargaming, so others can be informed and put their plans for their own specific situation. So when someone sits there and tells you a tornado could come through this area and that is the what, and how you can get prepared for it is basically you going, okay, well, I'm just outside that area, or I don't have a basement, I don't have this. So you can figure out for your specific situation what you need to do, right? The whole doom and gloom side of prepper channels or people that are in that field, a lot of that is they're not using both factors. They're not using the predictions and wargaming. They're basically just stating things outright and saying this is the outcome, right? So there's an asteroid, there's no way around it, we're all gonna die, right? It's just the doom and gloom, like financial's gonna collapse and you're all screwed, right? So there's no wargaming, there's no solutions, right? And a lot of the prepper channels I like to watch, and you know a lot of them. I don't need to sit here and name all of them, but you know the ones that actually give you good information and try to give you help and ways to deal and cope and all that kind of stuff, right? So predictions have variables that for all of us that are going to be different. Like I said before, people's specific situations. And when you wargame them individually, it's going to give the brainstormers, whatever it is, your group, that you might just be starting or have joined, whatever it is, it gives you guys a way to cope and prepare, inform others basically about what you think needs to be done, right? It's your way, your individual wargaming on top of what you're listening to. So when you take someone's example, this is looking like it's going to happen, I'm predicting this is going to happen, and wargaming it, they say, well, this is the way I think it could play out and what you guys need to do. And you can add in, like I said a second ago, well, for my group, individually, these are what we can do, and together, this is what we can do, and this is how we can prepare and cope together, right? So you've got to have both parts. You've got to do both parts to properly be prepared, hence the title, Predictions Are Preparedness, right? And never stop gathering information just to form your ideas, I guess you could say, your predictions in your wargaming, and refine your predictions, right? So if you stop gathering information for one, what you think might have been your answer is could get you hurt, could get others hurt, or just make you completely ill-prepared for what's going to happen. So never stop gathering information to refine your predictions, and if needed, as a whole community, there's a lot of us out there that would love to sit down and spitball wargame and figure out how basically as a community, as a whole, we can prepare for the what if, right? So it's a quick video, but I wanted someone that may be new to the preparedness side of life to understand the difference in the doom and gloom and the good prepper channels, in my opinion. It is opinion. But for the predictions and the wargaming, it is imperative that these both be used, or you're never actually truly going to be prepared, right? In my opinion. And in my opinion, I'm right. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow with the Morning Goat, like I do every morning. And for now, it's Prepping Outside the Box. I'm Josh, and I will see you later.